And we're back. I think I could do this for another hour and a half. Got to make some changes. My brother recommended for me. I always feel bad because someone will offer suggestions and then I'll be like, I don't want to do it. And then I'll do it. But it's neither here nor there. Okay, frame rate could be better. I got rid of the triangles. I'm actually liking this domino feel more. And Rainbow Wheel of Death. You should not be able to make it to the next level, but that's... looks like my streaming is slowing my computer down. Okay, let's get rid of these triangles. I thought they were cool yesterday, and today they are not cool. That's how quick coolness changes in a day. I did put this on my phone, and the speed wasn't too bad. It was roughly around like 40 frames per second, which I think when all is said and done, I'm going to want 60 frames per second or at least 50 frames per second in terms of processing power. But this is literally level 2, so we got a long way to go before this game is finished. And I am actually enjoying live streams more than I thought I would. But I'm also going to try to take everything and then video edit all the good stuff, which means probably getting rid of everything I'm saying now. Okay, let's get rid of you. Got a new video out today. It's a gameplay of a Buildbox 2 game called Chippy the Squirrel. I do believe, it's my opinion, that Chippy is misspelled and should be two P's, but when you make your own game, you get to do what you want. All right, let's grab this, copy, and let's paste it here. The start, I believe, is this way. No. Okay. Top view. And in this level, I kind of want it so that the player goes up the middle ramp and kind of like flies in the air so that they get the experience of being in having a dynamic character in a world where you can just, kind of go all over. And these lessons will then be communicated again in the other levels. And to do that, or to help promote that, we will have these enemy cubes placed here. And I do think they'll probably fall over. I'm actually really curious to see what will happen. And I have ideas that I would like to implement. Grab you, and you. Okay, so they fall over. I might need to add more friction. I think I gave it like almost no friction. Well, maybe I can add more frictions to the platform cube. Friction of 1, that's a lot. All right, what is this? Enemy dynamic. Let's see what friction of 0.1 does. Yeah. kind of think that's maybe unavoidable, so can add a wake up spawner with a set physics. It's actually not a bad idea in terms of processing power in the future or long term. Let's just give that a shot, see how that looks and feels. Wake up spawner, set physics. Set to dynamic. And set it to kinematic. Distance 150. Let's see. So 150 is not a lot. You see how the cubes up there are not moving? Maybe 400. Whoa, I'm dead. All right, I like the distance of 500. I think 500 is a good distance, and I'm not gonna lie, I think this might be good to use for all the objects, specifically the cubes, because I think I'm gonna include them in all my levels. So let's go ahead and do that. And we're going to set the physics here. Let's do 800 for a sleep distance. I don't think that matters so much, but just in case, and set you to kinematic. I was thinking static, but I don't know yeah, maybe static. Then let's take a look at world 1. We're looking at that frame rate. So all these are now static. 20 frames is not that great. And they all kind of spin. Yo, Indian social media, what's up? Back at it again. I mailed Lion Studios that I want to test my game with them, but I made my games with Buildbox and asked them that they are ready to publish game made with Buildbox, and they are like, if you integrate Facebook, AppsFlyer, SDK, then we are ready to publish your game made with Buildbox. Yeah, no, wasn't that what I was saying? Any publisher will work with you if you integrate SDKs and you meet the metrics. The issue is meeting the metrics, and metrics are very difficult to meet, because if everybody could meet them, then we'd all be making lots of money from games. But yeah, they said yeah, but when you Indian social media, when you get a game, when you make a game with Buildbox that meet the metrics and include all those things, like then let me know, because I will definitely play your Buildbox game published by Lion Studios. But that's like the end process, and it sounds to me like you're at the very beginning process. So I wish you the best of luck and hope you meet those requirements and can get all the SDKs implemented. I know Buildbox is trying to make Facebook and stuff like that possible. So DT and KP fan, how do you these boxes together once? Unfortunately, that is not a complete sentence that I understand. DTKP. If you could rephrase that sentence, then I am happy to answer. But I don't understand that sentence right now. But why are they spinning? That's the question. Okay. And both of them are spinning. You notice that it's not just the platform cubes, it's also the enemy cubes. And before, the issue was over here, rotation factor. So let me change this to 0 and see what happens if that changes. This is a cube, okay. Yeah, it still spins. That is no bueno. All right, I'm just gonna get rid of the wake up spawner because I want to get to making levels and not playing with optimizations on frames per second. Okay, oh, and it's set to static, that's why. Looks cool. It's set to static and still at 25 frames per second. Psh, lame. Dynamic. Can you show how to put these boxes? I don't understand the question. Can you show how to put these boxes? Can I show you how to put the boxes into Buildbox? Like, I made this cube, and then I dragged the cube from the object file, a folder, into Buildbox. So you want me to show you how to drag an object into Buildbox? It's literally as I described it. But you have to make the file. That's the thing. Like, I made these boxes, so that's how I'm able to grab the original object file and drag it in. But it's just drag and drop. All right, let's make this level. And here, let me do it right now if you're watching. Like, and again, I made this file. You can go to google.com and search OBJ files, object files, and we got 3D asset. And then here is the pyramid I made. And you just go like, oh wait, no, let's just literally grab the cube object file. Is this, yeah, objects. You just go here, you drag it here. And then once you let go, then you're good to go. Here, let me just and then it's right here, like that. Easy peasy. Yes, I want to delete that item, and yeah. And that's where I got these files, and you can go to the asset, like if that is difficult, just go to the asset library and grab one of these. And you put it one by one. Whoa, no. So that's getting the object file, which is here, okay? Assuming it doesn't exist in Buildbox. So now they exist right over here. So the objects exist over here on the left side. And here we can see I got a kinematic cube. And you can go into this cube and everything starts off with the start and the 3D model. If this is all new, then I strongly recommend setting aside a lot of hours and going to YouTube and buildbox.com and just Googling. And I've actually gone and redone a lot of my devlogs, and you can just watch how things are done. You know, sometimes before understanding how to do it yourself, it's good to just watch so you can see someone else do it. And then when you open up Buildbox, then you know how. And for your question is here, from the side, I've gone here and I've dragged it over here. So from this over here, I've dragged it to here. And then once I've created the objects, then you can copy them very easily in Buildbox, which is what I do. And yeah. So yeah, if all this is kind of new and seems difficult, then I strongly recommend just spending time watching videos on YouTube because I think watching someone else do it will help you understand the concept a little bit better. So I hope that helps. And if not, just be like, yo, Al, that's not helpful at all. And then I'll just go like that. Okay. Sweet. Thank you. I'm glad. Yeah, I think a lot of things in Buildbox, if you're new and you're not sure, I have a lot of devlogs, and it's basically me just learning kind of what I'm doing now. Right now, I'm just making levels, but the whole process of making a game is a process. It's and you need to learn little by little. And the great thing is when you don't understand, then you know exactly what you need to learn. You may not know how, but you know that there is a knowledge gap, and you, time is the great equalizer. I spent hours. I think today I've already spent like 2 hours designing levels and then changing my mind. And uh, yeah, so that happens, but that's okay. What was I doing? Okay, so here, here, here. For me, the trick is to learn and grow from the frustration. Yeah, I mean, there's JavaScript in Buildbox, so I know people who, and then the fact that you can code in Buildbox DT is like it means if you once you figured out Buildbox as a no-code software, you could do more things than I could ever imagine to do because I don't know how to code. And I have a brother who is a developer and he can code, but um, I have, yeah, working with a sibling is very difficult. And maybe someday I hope, but come on. Man, this snap grid. So best thing from yesterday's live stream is learning the snap mode. Snap mode, and then going here to world 3D, and then adjusting the grid size. So if I change this to 2 or 4, then it lets me snap a lot easier, and it's awesome. Um, that command, cool. Yeah, I think these dominoes are a lot better than the. I mean, I'm calling them dominoes, but they're better than the triangle. I do like that triangle though. Man, that thing took me like an hour to make. Cool. And I have plans to like add stars and things, um, but that will come later. Let's save it. Where's the end? Oh, there it is. I just passed it. I'm not gonna lie, I want everything to be covered in dominoes. Okay. Level 1 complete. Level 2, not quite. And delete these. And actually, I'm going to delete some of those too. Let's go change it to a top-down view. That doesn't look right. Something, yeah, no, actually, no, it looks great. I take it back. But wait, no. Ah, that's why. Well, let me see how it plays out. I don't think it's going to work. Ooh. I don't think it's going to work well here where they're going to like fall down, which, but yeah, let's just play. Level 1, 10 frames per second, which is horrible. This is super fun. So you go in the middle and then you just knock them all out. Oh, crap. And then land on this bad boy. "20 frames per second, not bad. Maybe I should have it so you get points every time you like touch some move a domino. I don't know. Oh no! Oh, oh. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just and save. I need to bring these cubes down because their gravity, because they're so high up when they fall, they're gonna bounce, and we don't want that. Precision clicking. Whoa, that doesn't look right. Some of these are too close. Ah! Wait, is that cube in the platform right there, this one? It is. What are you doing? Get out. All right, let's hit play. Let's see how this looks. Oh, wait. Oh, snap. Got a call from my twin. You don't have a twin? You should totally get one. Yo, where? Oh, hey, you're at that nice park. I always like that park in San Francisco. What's up? You're just getting a tan, making me jealous. Yeah. I'll take a look. It's um, yeah. I thought I had set it so that wouldn't happen, but I can change it. It's just yeah, yeah. Just making levels right now. Yeah, I have made it longer because of the time frame of how games work. So I made it longer because who wants to play a game that's 20 seconds when you could a level that's 20 seconds when you can play a level that's 1 minute or something. But right now I'm also working on frame rates, and I have to do that for all the levels is make them longer. So that's what I'm doing now. But yeah, hopefully I'll push out an update later today. So yeah, man, enjoy the sun, enjoy San Francisco, and stay safe. Don't get COVID. Peace. My brother is like really attractive. He's just got cheekbones. Twin joke. No, funny, maybe. Okay. So he plays my game when I update it, and he says when he plays it, the character basically I have it set up. These oh, I made that level yesterday, I think. I have these defeat walls that if you touch this wall, your character dies. Um, so that's good, but for whatever reason, when he tries to land on this, he always hits the defeat wall. And I'm telling him that's because he's going too far from the platform, but he chooses not to listen and says it's user error. So I'm gonna extend it, make it bigger and easier so he doesn't die. And then if he complains to me, I'll change it again. It's great having playtesters. Always listen to your playtesters, even though you don't believe them, because uh, they're just trying to help, even though you completely disagree with them. Okay. Oh, I really like this level. I'm just gonna play this level again because uh, made this yesterday in yesterday's live stream and actually had help from viewers like you. So you're given multiple options in which way you can go. Oh, see, and I hit that and I didn't die. Oh, I need to remove that. Let me go into the player. Let's grab a remove. Oh, yeah. Oh, but it does remove. Oh, the scale. So this scale animation doesn't work. I don't know why. But we don't need to know why. We can just delete it. Super complicated here. Not gonna. This is the player. This is the player. Where's the player? Very simple since I've we got a lot of people watching right now, and people probably gonna have to leave. I just use a touch move. Dynamic character. Here's the setting. Bounce one, which is can be debatable. But yeah, I just use a touch move. and then X, Y sensitivity. It's very sensitive because I play games. I play a lot of games. I don't know if you follow my channel, but I play a lot of games, and I dislike it when the sensitivity isn't high enough. So this is a pretty solid sensitivity, and I can always change it later. Level 3 is great. Level 4 is good. Where were we? Level 9. Okay, I was making changes here, and I think these are bounce. So here you just bounce your way to the finish, but it's very similar to level 6 where you bounce your way to the finish. And I'm gonna actually grab these platforms. You see how over here it says 0.25? I've been doing 0.15 for a lot of the platforms, so I just want to be super consistent. And this is developing in Buildbox, where you have to select all the items one by one. Uh, um, well, maybe if I can go something like, yeah, no. See, I wish you could like select one and then like hold shift. I feel like you were able to do that in Buildbox too, but I'm not gonna lie, I can't remember. This isn't too bad. Oh wait, I need to start from the top bottom because it'll. So this is one of the things where if you were using a game with coding, you could just go into the code and make a single change. But here, you gotta select them one by one, and it's a small price to pay. See? Much better. And here, since there's not, no, I think 13 was also a bouncing. Oh yeah, this one. I was doing bounce your way forward, but I had cubes on the bouncing, and you had to go like the long way. So here, what was it? Level 4, level 6. Yeah. So this is bouncing. Okay. So this is still bouncing. I mean, we can keep the bounce. Oh, hey, what's up, Matt? What's up, Smart Penguin? Just wondering what frames per second you're getting. So, great question, Smart Penguin. And when I test it, I get like on my computer, I want to say I get like 30, but when I test it on my phone and I got like iPhone X, I don't know, but it does like 40 frames per second, so it's not great. And I've also thought about changing the level structure in terms of having a specific world, but yeah, right now I'm just gonna make levels and see what I think works best. All right, Matt, play testers are crazy valuable. Oh man, I feel like these questions were early. Yeah, yeah, play testers are really valuable, and it's I think it's good to the sooner you have play testers, the better you get at criticism, because when somebody tells you they don't like X, Y, or feature, you can explain how that's not at all the game, but um, it doesn't matter. And having more playtesters gives you a well-rounded view. I had like a mom. She was like, I think she was like a mom, and basically not a gamer, but she had difficulty with my very first level that I thought was super easy. So I made that level even more easy because, you know, at the end of the day, hyper casual games, in my opinion, It's like a 6-year-old can play it and a 60-year-old can play it, and both of them enjoy it. You know, if someone who's like a diehard Call of Duty or whatever RPG player plays your game and they don't like it, I mean, that's okay. It's having the wide range of people being able to play your game and enjoy it. I think is cool, and then being able to play with simple mechanics, stuff like that. I mean, it's not. It's yeah. Assume your audience. When you play your game, you are a master. That like you like when it comes to mobile games. When I play, I consider myself above average. So it's thinking that you are at the highest level. So if you have difficulty on a level, you're at the highest. You're like the high level gamer. So making it easier, and this is again hyper casual games. Everyone's making different kinds of games. This game here is supposed to be hyper casual. It's just the ball trying to get to the finish line, stuff like that. By the way, you can make levels with multiple scenes using naming. Oh yeah, dude, check it out. Look, I have that over here. I was gonna do that, but I found that the frame rate, honestly, the frame rate according to here wasn't that like spectacular. Like here, look, 20 frames per second, and it's it's still not like up to here. It took some finesse, but basically beyond the fog, there's nothing there, and it will populate once the character gets further. But the frame rate is 20 seconds, like, and there's nothing going on here. So that's I was going to redesign this whole game if in the earlier live stream today, but seeing how this is 20 frames per second, and this is great by the way, just having people to talk to because usually I'm just talking to myself or a pretend rubber duck, and that's okay. But yeah, look at the frame rate's 20 frames per second, and there's nothing going on here. Like why? Oh, but then, Smart Penguin, since you're here, I would love to pick your brain. How would you finish it? Like, can you have like level 20, like if I had 20 different scenes with multiple ones and multiple twos and threes, but then have like level 10 be the final scene? Like, how would you do the final scene is what I was not sure about here. But like, look, see the frame rate's like weak sauce. And I don't know where to go, where to go. Oh, that I do that all the time. It freaks me out. Let me save it. All right, doing a lot of talking. Let's get back to making levels. Platform bounce, platform bounce. What else is being selected? Nothing. Okay, so let's change these to 2, maybe even, yeah, 3. Let's do 3. That way they're super big, and they're all at different angles too, I believe. Yeah, wow, that's maybe too many. Yeah, I'm just gonna start selecting every other. What is your draw distance? I think it's like 1,000 for the level 1. The here. Next scene threshold 2,000, but I did 2,000 because when you go in, oh yeah, let me do this. See, I did 2,000 because here you can see the levels populate, which obviously is not smooth. But then when I go, That's not bad. Oh, you know what? Look, I was gonna say the frame rate's better, but it's not like. See, you can still see it populate. Well, you can see it spawn, I should say. Is that a better way to phrase it? You're saying less fog distance, so like 1,000, something like that. Next scene threshold 1,000, fog distance starts at 1,000. You think the fog end distance matters? Yeah, man, that's not looking smooth. We got 1250. Yeah, that's still, I mean, we could do 800 for fog. Oh, wait, no. I'm testing this level 1 scene in terms of, okay, I mean, that's not bad. But still, the frame rate isn't anything special here. And like I'm getting that frame rate here, and these levels are longer, more complicated, and I have a lot going on. All right, let's delete. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually just gonna delete all these. I don't think I like this. Oh wait, these are scaling. I mean, this is cool, but it's also super difficult. See, and this gets 30, 40 frames per second. Oh, something's going on. Oh. Buildbox bug, for those of you, and I covered this in the previous live stream, but this navigation button shouldn't be here. And these little nodes have issues updating once they've been modified on the inside. So the easiest way to do is just to grab it and copy it, and you can see it's no longer there. So you just do this and this. And I've let the Buildbox team know about it, but sometimes I don't know if they, I mean, sometimes I literally, yeah, well, hopefully it'll get fixed. But if not, I know my solution. The end distance should equal? Okay. I don't, yeah, this level is not, I'm not down with it. So let's just grab everything and delete it. And using scale animation, what do we got? What's level 8? So I'm thinking I'm going to redesign these levels. So this is a 2 by 1, x2, z2, y.15. Whoa, you see that? That was some weird lag. Okay. Top down view. Let's go to the world, change the grid size to 2 by 2 by 2. Where is the platform cube? Here we go. All right. Select all 3 of these, hit delete, and then paste. Cool. So hit W to copy. And the copy is halfway through, so let me go up here, change the grid to 4 by 4 by 4. So this will just make it super easy to copy. And I think this is just better in terms of consistency of how things look. Oh no. Okay, maybe 2 by 2 by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so nice. Copy and paste. All I do is levels in, wait, oh, hold on, let me finish what I'm doing. Baddest Kefi, can you deactivate objects and activate them once you're close? Yeah, I've thought about doing that, and I did actually do that in terms of have the object be static with the wake up spawner that sets physics to dynamic when the character is within 800. But the problem was when the object became dynamic, it randomly spun. I don't know why. Um, so I didn't do that. Smart Penguin, all, and I do all levels in the same world. Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing here. Um, but I like what you were saying with the, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, multiple ones, because then I can change the levels a little bit and at least have an opposite. Let's test level 8. I need to save it. Let me close it and save it. So actually, let me show you, since we have, this is our cube. So if I set up the wake up spawner, distance 500, I don't think it needs a sleep distance. I just put that because whatever. Dynamic, and we set it to static. I don't even like static, and I would prefer kinematic, but let's not go into that right now. Enemy dynamic, wake up spawner, and set it to static, and set physics to dynamic. So check it out once I go in here. So now these are all static, and when the character is close enough, they will become dynamic, but they're gonna spin. I don't know why. And then let's see if the frame rate is any better. See, it's at a 15, 20% frame rate. See, so we're watching the effect of it spin, but see, why is it spinning? Like, there's nothing that should be making it spin. Shortcut. What? There's nothing causing it to spin. I mean, obviously there's something causing it to spin. I'm just saying I don't know what it is. And then we can go into the cube. Uh, it's not one of these if collides because it does it in multiple different levels. So that is Kefi. That is why I am not using a wake up spawner. Maybe angular velocity. Maybe if I set that to 0, I bet you that's exactly what it is. Yeah, some of these Buildbox defaults are like, why not just have it at 0? That would be better. Because you gotta learn some lessons. Watch, I bet it's not gonna spin. But the frame rate isn't like, there's nothing cool about it. Nothing special. Ah, shit. The game over isn't working. Was it working before? Shit. Oh, it's because I removed the object. And maybe it's because I removed the object. Yeah, I think it is actually. Enemy collide. Level complete. I want to remove. It's not the character I want to remove, it's the animation. All right, let's try it again. Does it get that frame rate on phone or just while streaming? Okay, so great question. I think it's the streaming. I'm streaming. I should have been recording, but I'm also recording. I mean, I have two ways of recording. I have a way to time lapse record and a slow motion record where I get the audio because I take this video and I cut out like this part and rebuild it later. So I would say the frame rate is like 20 to 30 frames faster when testing on my phone. And actually, I literally have this level on my phone. So it's such. I'm curious now to, yeah, it's substantially better, which is a good point because I forget about that. You know, you don't want to you don't want to forget the main reason your frame rate is low, but I do, and that's okay. Save it. It's been too long. And on that note, I want to time lapse record this. Don't tell me. Oh man, I just updated my OS to. If that screen record doesn't work, I'm gonna like so sad. Ah, there it is. I enjoy time-lapse videos because I think it's just cool to see something get made super fast. And then you can edit out all the parts that, whoa, no. Then you can edit the videos and make them look cool. Man, I used to think my computer was a badass, but now it just does everything slowly. It's still a badass. It's just, it likes to take its time. I. Okay, so what to do with this level? I don't know. I think I'm gonna maybe just make a different level. Oh, you know what I realized I could also do is put the finish line somewhere completely different. Stop. But maybe that's too, not advanced, but too complicated. Shit. Sometimes I think I just make things more complicated on purpose. Nope, that's not what I want. Copy. It's close enough. How, how to make this level. Let's see what we got. Already did that. Actually, that's not a bad idea. So I think here I'm just going to make a super simple level. And it's going to be more, it's going to be similar to, that's a cool level. But I'm going to need to change all those. Because I'm gonna have all my platforms be on cubes, just to give it a consistent feel. But let's just work on this one first. Let's grab a enemy kinematic cube. Change this to 1 by 1 by 1. Okay. X of 2. Z of 1 should be fine. What do you think? What do you think, that or that? Or that? 1.5 I think is good. 2, yeah, let's do 2. And then this is a kinematic, and we're going to have an wave, X wave. This is an invisible object I created that causes kinematic objects. So I need to be careful because I think it will also cause the platform to move, but it'll cause them to rotate, cause them to wave. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, three, 4. All right, let's take a look. Let's see how it goes. Okay, and we got that. I don't want that to be doing that. This is the kinematic, enemy kinematic. Go into the timer. I hope they update that fix in Buildbox. All right. Cool. So I got these cubes. So this is at a y. It's at a y of 1.5. Should I make these 1.5 too, or should I keep them the same? I'm gonna keep them the same. I don't think there's a right or wrong answer. Why is this not deleting? Because I didn't hit the delete button. A lot of this is manual. A manual process. I like to think of it as a visual process because I'm a visual type of person. Okay, got everything. Now select. Oh, let's save it. I don't know the last time I saved, and I think I need to save it under a new. Oh, not what is this saving? There we go. All right. Copy. Yeah, it's not copying, and the mouse doesn't seem to be. Come on, what's up? Nice. I'll probably have this be like the new level 2, maybe even level 1. I think level 1 should be even easier. Let's just get this done first. Whoa, Rainbow Wheel of Death. Cool, looking good, looking good. Grab you for delete. Looking good, looking good. I never play with the lights or the shadows or anything like that. I wonder if I should. All right, save it. And let's test. Okay. Play. Again, the frame rate is like 20 to 30 frames per second faster on my phone, and that's because I'm doing like a lot on my computer right now. Like a lot. Like actually, let me close. Yeah, I'm even like transcoding a 2 hour long video in Final Cut Pro. Like, I shouldn't be doing that right now, but whatever. Okay, cool. And we got the character. Cool. Yeah, I didn't land on the kinematic wave. Trying to think of where else I have the kinematic enemy object because I would like it to move a little faster, but if I make this change here, it's going to make changes elsewhere. So let's see where else I have it. That level's cool. I remember making that one, which is based off of that level. This level is crap. Man. Here, okay. So check out this level actually. Let's take a look. So the level that I'm making now, this is a more advanced level than the one that I just made. But and where is my phone? Because I think I need to actually see how this plays on my. Hey, is that okay? Uh, what's up, Robe? I don't understand the question. All right, let's play this. Ah, shit. This is level 19. That means I have to. I mean, I think it's a lot better. I need a way to jump levels in my game. Yeah, because this works amazing. So I think actually the speed is fine. Here, I think the speed is fine. It just goes really slow because I got a lot of stuff going on my computer right now. Like, look, we got OBS using 150% of my computer power. Windows Server, I don't even know what that is. Buildbox, 30%. Final Cut Pro, 30%. I don't even know what that is. Yeah. So, and if not, I'll make changes later. Sorry, I meant answering a question, but I don't. Cool. Where were we? Okay. Yeah, I like this level. But again, I think I'm going to have to redesign all my levels using that. And in a lot of games, you'll see kind of like stripes. And these stripes help signify movement. Um, and I think having the tiles that the character plays on will also help that signify movement. Okay, wait, let's go like paste. All right. And then let's, you know what? I think I can do this. I'm gonna try to copy this bad boy. Take a top down view. And actually, I don't think it needs to be, hold up, I got it. Stretching is important. Good for me, was that good for you? All right, let's check it. I mean, that's okay, I guess. I don't want to spend all day on this. Oh, what is this? Random collision shapes. Oh, okay. I think I actually have this defeated wall in multiple levels. So let me delete that. And this might be that issue my brother was telling me about. Oh wait, it's right. Okay, so it's like there. Well, whatever. I'm gonna delete it. So it's not there. So just need to take like a back view perspective. Like what is this? So we got the side walls. We got the wall, the defeat wall on the top. What's this huge? No, this is the color manager. It's at an angle. Oh, yeah. Let's put that at a 0. Somehow it got changed to an angle. Weird. It's at an angle, and I don't know why. Or maybe because I did that. There we go. Oh, it was negative 68. So I don't know why this is at an angle, and I'm just, honestly, I'm not going to mess with it. But I saw some weird objects, some unidentified objects. Let's just get back to making levels. Okay, I wanted to create this, lock that. Trying to move the screen. Not gonna lie, this is kind of boring, so I'm just gonna do something else. Okay, cool. This level's fun. Let's test this out. Okay, this level looks like it is not complete, so let's make it better. Tap down view, gonna take a look. Next thing you know, I might be sure. Listen to some music. Now who's sick? Try to break it down, not messing around. Ah! Stop. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure I did this already. Ah, crap. I like this sound. Das Cope. Gonna add it to my playlist. Next thing you know, it's gonna be a hit or miss. Change the grid size to 2, 2, 2, and then it should make those cubes snap in place better. Grid size 4 should help with the snapping of things. Kentucky has 1,000 more pneumonia deaths than usual. Oh man. I am in Kentucky. 10 days ago, I was in Columbia. See, that doesn't feel like it's snap moving, but I mean, it looks good, so. Yeah, all right. Computer's moving slow. Let's save it. I don't know the last time I saved it. Getting cold. Man, making levels goes slow sometimes. I wonder if there's anything to turn off on my computer. Okay, I'm not using this. Not using that. I'm just going to turn this off even though it's not done. Quit. Yes. All right, let's see if that makes any difference in processing power. Not really. And later, I think I'm going to change some of these cubes and put black ones in there to just kind of add a little spice of variety. And I'm also super curious on how this will play out on my phone. Hopefully it's like fun. Like you hit a platform and then all these cubes go flying around. Where's the finish? All right, now we need, ooh, oh, what? Now we need to change the angle. Let's try this. Oh, wait, let's try this. Deselect the platform. Let's move it down a little bit. Nice. So like, you see how that's like way up in the air? I don't like that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Select. You guys are way too high up. Yeah, need to be grounded. It's not even a good save. All right, so we've been doing this for 2 hours almost. I think I'm gonna try to finish up, make sure all the level, I have at least 20 levels, hopefully. Oh man, this one I wanna work on. Wait, didn't I create like a delete? Wait, that's what was attached to the other levels and I deleted it earlier, damn it. I made something and I attached it to the camera because the camera follows the character or the game path. Let's check, I don't remember. Follows the character. And there's an object that if that object touched any object, it would remove the object that it touched. And that was specifically kind of based on this level because the camera follows the ball through the hoop, but at times the camera will be blocked by the half pipe object, and I don't want that. So I created an object, but I accidentally deleted it. And let me see, let me take a look at the camera. No, the camera doesn't have a node. Okay. Uh, I'll have to mess with it later. Yeah, I mean, might as well play this level. Did I save it? I'm gonna save it. I always like to save before previewing in case something weird happens. That's like super low frames per second. Like this, I don't think will run well on my phone. Look at, you see how all those are bouncing? That's why I brought them down, but it still looks like it's still bouncing. And is it still bouncing? That's not supposed to do that. Okay, look, it still looks like it's bouncing. Um, these are cube dynamic. All right, I'm gonna adjust that. BRB. Oh. I think this is a good level to help the player test and feel, that shouldn't happen, moving around in this world. And you know, I could even do something like add objects that are not, or add a platform that's not bouncy next to platforms that are bouncy. But oh, all right, let's close. I think this is good for today. Cool. Thanks for joining me as I create levels. The level creation process is a slow process. I do feel like I go faster when I'm working, well, when I'm not live streaming, but I do like live streaming because I think it makes me think a little bit more in terms of making the level. But yeah, the process is a slow process. And right now I have, let's say I have 20 levels, but of the 20 levels, I maybe have like 15 that I like, and I'm trying to get it to 20 levels that I like, and then I think that'd be good. And then maybe even eventually 50 levels I like. The more levels that I make, the more level ideas just come into my mind. So it's like a snowball effect in terms of making cool levels. So I'm going to go ahead and finish the live stream and then go through the test flight process and put the game on my phone because it runs a lot faster on my phone, and that's a really big difference. Like here, let me just show you because I think a better way to explain something, if possible, is to show it. So this level is similar to the first level. You can see that there's a lot of triangles that I had, but here it's difficult to play backwards. Here, watch. You can see it runs pretty smooth. Oh, crap. Yeah. Cool. Until next time, stay safe, wear a mask, gloves, all the good things that people do nowadays. And until later, peace.